Hi guys. Hi beautiful people. I just wanted to come on and share with you my new tools that I received today. I heard a lot about these Wolf brand pliers and I went ahead and ordered those. I want to give them a try. I thought we can do that together. So I purchased the round nose pliers and I also purchased the chain nose pliers. So apparently the difference between these pliers and regular pliers are the grooves. They are called the Groovy Pliers. So the groove on the chain nose pliers is at the very end. It's the very tip. There's a little groove on each side, and then on the round nose pliers there are 3 grooves, and the grooves will allow you to make consistent loops with your wire each and every time. So as you can see, this one at closer to the tip is more of the smaller size loop, and then you'll have a medium and then a larger. And those indentations are only on one side of these pliers. The other side is just your standard round nose plier. So I thought we can practice a little bit. By no means am I a professional at this, and I'm going to practice right along with you guys. So I'm going to cut a piece of 20 gauge wire. This is just for practice, so I'm going to cut off a piece, I don't know, a couple inches long, and I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. So the first part of it, I'm hoping to make like an eye pin. So I want to show you an eye pin that's already pre-made, and let's see how close we can get. So this is your standard eye pin. This is probably about 2 inches long. So let's see how we do. So I'm going to take the round nose pliers and I'm going to put the wire in. I'm going to make a small loop. No, actually, let's make a medium loop. So I'm going to place it into the center, the middle part of the pliers, and I'm just going to bend this around a little bit. And then I'm going to move my pliers and keep rolling until it touches on the other side. And now at this point we need to do what they call break the neck, or straighten it up. So I'm going to just go in and go to the side of the loop and kind of bend backwards a little bit. And we'll straighten it up a little bit, close it up a little bit more. So that's not too bad. Obviously my loop is bigger than the standard one because that's the size that I chose. But as far as the size and the shape, it's not too bad. Hope you guys can see that. Alright, so let's go ahead and add a bead on here. Actually, let's put 2 beads, and oops. So again, I'm going to go in and use the middle groove because I want a medium size loop. So here we go. I'm going to go a little bit above the beads. I'm going to make sure my beads are down at the bottom as far as they can go. I kind of hold them down a little bit, and then I'm going to roll the tail away from me, and then I'm going to adjust my pliers to the top, and then I'm going to bring this tail back towards me again, all the way around until it touches the beads on this side, and then I'm going to keep on rolling until it meets on the other side. So let's see. Ooh, it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So now I'm going to use just some regular chain nose pliers to hold on to my loop. I'm going to switch hands, and this is going to go in my non-dominant hand. I'm going to use the chain nose pliers, the loopy ones or groovy ones, and I'm going to place the wire in the grooves, and I'm just going to wrap my wire around a couple times. These feel really good in your hand, and they seem like they're gripping the wire a lot better than regular chain nose pliers. So I probably made my space between the loop and the beads just a little bit too big, because I'm only able to wrap about 3 loops around. But that's okay. This is for practice, and we're just doing this for fun. So as you can see, my loop is a little bit oblong, so I'll just go in with the pliers and try to straighten that out a little bit. Ooh. Now usually I do a little bit better job of that, but that's not very good. And usually I would have a long tail here, and I would snip that off, and your flat part of your cutter should go towards your work. I would snip that off usually, and I would tuck the tail in with some pliers, but I didn't have enough wire for that. So I'm not very happy with this part. This part was pretty good. So I think we'll try one more, and I'm going to try it with the smaller groove of the pliers and see if it doesn't turn out a little bit better. And let's get a little bit more wire this time. So I'm going to snip off a piece of 20 gauge. And again, we will go ahead and make our little loop at the bottom to hold the bead on, and I'm going to go to the first groove at the end of the pliers, and that looks like it's going to be the smallest loop. So I'm just going to roll this around, actually this way. Let's roll this around and until it touches the other side, and then oops, I'm going to go back in and kind of center my circle. So that's not too bad. So let's just compare to the pre-made one. It's hard to see. It's not perfect, but that's what practice is for, right? All right. So we'll go ahead and place a couple beads onto our wire. And let's go ahead and try the tip. And I'm not going to leave a lot of space in between there because I just want to wrap maybe 2 or 3 wraps at the most. So make sure my beads are secure at the bottom, and I'm just going to bend my tail away from me. I'm going to adjust my pliers to the top. I'm going to bring back the tail towards me once again, and I'm going to roll it all the way around till it touches the beads, and I'm going to adjust my pliers as I roll Ooh, roll all the way around. And I could tell already that this is not good. If you guys use these pliers and have any tips or tricks for me, please leave those in the comments. I'm open to any criticism, any help, any tips, because I am a new beader and I'm totally amateur, so I'm open to any lessons that anyone is offering. So let's go ahead and wrap our wire around. Boy, these really grip really well. All right, so we've got about 3 wraps around, so that looks pretty sufficient. And I will go ahead and snip off my tail. And you want to hold your scrap or your part that you're cutting off so it won't go flying across the room. And then you want to go ahead and tuck your tail in because it is a little sharp. So you want to make sure there's no sharp edges there. So that's pretty good. I'm a little crooked, but like I said, practice, practice, practice. Just like with anything, even with regular pliers, when we practice, we get better and better. So you get the idea of what we're going for. So that's not too bad. Probably each one is going to get better and better. There's our other end. So once again, if you have any tips or tricks about the Groovy Wolf pliers, please comment below. Please tell your friends, because I am a newbie. I'm open to any comments that you guys want to leave me. I'm going to keep beading, I'm going to keep practicing, and I'm sure in time we'll all get better and better. So thanks for watching, and please like my video and share, and happy beading. Thank you.